Aerodynamics is about how air moves around vehicles when they go fast. It includes two main forces called lift and drag. Lift can push the car up or down. Drag slows the car by pushing against it. Understanding aerodynamics helps cars go faster and safer. One important part is making downforce. Downforce pushes the car down onto the road, so the car can turn corners faster and stay steady. Another part is reducing drag. Less drag means less air pushing back. This helps the car use fuel better and reach higher speeds also. Aerodynamics helps cool the engine and brakes by directing airflow. Keeping the car stable at high speed is very important. Good airflow design stops the car from wobbling or losing control. The picture shows a test in a wind tunnel. It helps engineers see air moving around a sports car. This way, they can make the car more fast, safe, and strong. Aerodynamics is key to modern fast vehicles. They cannot perform well without it. It's all about managing air forces carefully. This science helps cars be thrilling to drive. The main parts we will talk about are front wings, rear wings, diffusers, and splitters. Front wings guide air around the front of the car. They help push the car down and balance the air, so the car is fast and steady. Rear wings create strong downforce at the back. This helps keep the car stable at high speeds, and in turn, diffusers speed up the air under the car. This makes low pressure and pulls the car closer to the ground. This helps the car stick to the road without slowing it down. Splitters divide the air at the front. They push air up and create downforce to keep the front of the car from lifting. All these parts work together to help the car go fast and stay safe on the track. Active aerodynamics are car systems. These parts move and adjust while you drive. They help the car work better depending on speed and what the driver does. DRS means drag reduction system. It opens the back wing on straight roads. This makes less wind pushing against the car, so it goes faster. When the car turns, the wing closes again. This pushes the car down to stay on the road. Some wings can change their shape by themselves. They use sensors and move with the speed or turns. This gives the car more width when turning and less drag when driving straight. F1 cars use these tricks to help drivers go fast and stay safe. If you see the back wing open on an F1 car, that is the DRS working. Every part is made to work together for the best speed, running control. All these changes happen right while the car is moving, helping drivers do well in each race. Modern fast cars are amazing. They have smart systems for speed control and handling. Aerodynamic parts, like the ones on this sports car, help reduce wind resistance and push the car down on the road. This keeps the car steady at high speeds. The suspension uses special materials and smart dampers to give the driver control and comfort. The car can stay close to the road in tight turns. Powerful engines and strong transmissions deliver quick acceleration and high top speeds. Big brakes with strong discs and calipers help the driver stop safely. All these parts work together to give a fun and exciting driving experience. Modern fast cars are amazing. They have smart systems for speed control and handling. Aerodynamic parts, like the ones on this sports car, help reduce wind resistance and push the car down on the road. This keeps the car steady at high speeds. The suspension uses special materials and smart dampers to give the driver control and comfort. The car can stay. Powerful engines and strong transmissions deliver quick acceleration and high top speeds. Big brakes with strong discs and calipers help the driver stop safely. All these parts work together to give a fun and exciting driving experience. Let's talk about a car's suspension system. Springs are a very important part of this system. Their main job is to handle the way the wheels move up and down on the road. There are a few types of springs. One type is called a coil spring. With these springs, the more you press down on them, the harder they push back. This happens at a steady and even rate. It is a very constant feeling. Another type is called a progressive spring. These are a little different. They start off feeling soft when you first press them, but as they get compressed more and more, they become much firmer. This is very useful for handling different amounts of weight in the car. Next, we have dampers. You might know them as shock absorbers. Their job is to stop the car from bouncing too much. If a car bounces a lot, the tires can lose contact with the road. This is not safe and makes the car hard to control. So dampers prevent this dangerous bouncing. Then there are anti-roll bars. These bars connect the left and right wheels together. They help keep the car flat and stable. This makes the car safer and easier to handle when turning. So all these parts, the springs, the dampers, and the anti-roll bars, all have to work together perfectly. When they all work together in harmony, they give you a ride that feels comfortable and smooth, but also responsive and safe. Let's learn how power moves through a car to make it go forward. The whole journey of power begins with the engine. The engine is where fuel is burned to create energy. This energy creates a powerful spinning motion, and this motion is what gets the vehicle ready to move after the engine. There is a part called the clutch. Think of it as a special switch for the power. It smoothly connects and disconnects the engine's power from the wheels. This is what allows you to start moving gently and to change gears without any big jerks. Next, the power flows into the transmission. The transmission is like a gearbox. It uses different gears to manage the power. It can give the car more pushing force when it needs to start moving, or it can give the car more speed for driving fast on an open road from the transmission. A long spinning bar called the drive shaft takes over. It carries the spinning power towards the wheels of the car and sends it to the differential. The differential does a very important job. It splits the power between the. It also cleverly allows the wheels to turn at different speeds. This is very important. When you are making a turn, finally, this spinning power gets to the wheels. As the wheels turn, the tires grip the surface of the road, and this is what pushes the car forward. That is the complete path of power from the engine to the road. Now talk about a very important part in a car called a differential. Differentials are critical components because they manage how fast your wheels spin when you are going around a corner. This is a very important job because it stops the tires from scrubbing or dragging on the road. It also helps you to maintain good control of the vehicle. And this keeps the car stable and safe to drive. Now, there are special types of differentials called limited slip differentials, which people often call LSDs. There are three main types of these that we can discuss. First is the mechanical LSD. This type uses physical parts inside of it like clutch plates and springs. It mechanically limits how much a wheel is allowed to slip. This provides very consistent grip on the road, which makes it very popular for racing cars. Second is the viscous LSD. This type uses a special thick fluid when a wheel starts to slip, and that action is what limits the slip. This type works very well for performance cars that are driven on normal streets. Third is the electronic LSD. This one is very smart and advanced. It uses computers and electronic controls to manage wheel slip. Very precisely, it can be programmed to work differently based on the driving mode we choose, like a comfort mode or a sport mode. So each type has its own unique advantages. The best one to choose really depends on how the car will be used. Understanding these different types is the best way to select the right system for your needs. Braking systems convert kinetic energy into thermal energy through friction. The brake disc is the primary heat dissipation surface. Brake pads provide friction, and calipers act as hydraulic actuators. Brake fade can occur at high temperatures above 400 degrees Celsius, reducing the F friction coefficient and stopping power. Thermal expansion of components affects brake pedal feel and caliper alignment, requiring precise engineering tolerances. ABS monitors wheel speed and modulates brake pressure to prevent lockup. Maintaining steering control and optimizing stopping distances. When talk about the important jobs of a vehicle's suspension system, it is responsible for a few key things that are very important for the car's overall performance and safety. First of all, the suspension has to carry the full weight of the vehicle. It supports the entire car, not just when it is parked, but also when it is moving and going over different roads. Second, a very important job is to keep the tires in constant contact with the road surface. This is essential for getting the best grip, which we call traction, and it helps the driver have complete control over the car at all times. Third, the suspension absorbs all the bumps and rough spots on the road. It soaks them up so that the people inside the car can have a smooth and comfortable ride. At the same time, it makes sure the vehicle always remains easy to control. And finally, the suspension plays a huge role in how the car handles. It helps the car respond precisely when you speed up, when you use the brakes, and when you go around corners. So these four main jobs: supporting the car's weight, keeping the wheels on the ground, giving you a comfortable ride, and controlling how the car handles, are the basic things a well designed suspension system must do